Imagine walking home after another long, exhausting day. Your feet keep moving, but your mind drifts elsewhere. Work, tomorrow, and old worries blur together. Then, for no reason, you suddenly look up. The sun hangs low above the glowing horizon. Orange, red, and gold spread across the sky. Buildings, roads, and strangers remain exactly the same. Yet the whole world suddenly feels different. You slow down before you even understand why. Then you stop completely in the evening light. Another person silently reaches for their phone. Nobody planned this pause in the middle of life. Still, everyone understands the sky deserves attention. And that is where the mystery begins. Why do sunsets affect almost every human being? They happen daily, predictably, and completely for free. Yet somehow, they never lose their magic. Most people say sunsets are simply beautiful. But that answer only hides a deeper question. Why does your brain call this beautiful at all? The universe does not care about your feelings. The sky is not trying to impress anyone. Earth is not performing an evening ceremony. A sunset is only rotation away from sunlight. So why does it feel almost spiritual? To understand that feeling, leave the modern world behind. Erase the city, the streetlights, and every glowing screen. Now stand in the same place 50,000 years ago. No buildings, no warm apartments, no safety after dark. The sun begins sinking and everything changes. Air cools, shadows stretch, and birds fall silent. Distant sounds begin moving through the trees. Every minute steals more of your vision. The world beyond the light becomes harder to read. You are not watching something beautiful. You are watching a countdown. Every second sends the same urgent message. Find your people before darkness arrives. Build a fire while your hands can still see. Because ancient darkness was never empty. It belonged to creatures built for night. They heard, smelled, and saw better than you. When daylight vanished, your advantage vanished with it. You were no longer only the hunter. In many places, you became possible prey. Imagine facing that truth every single evening. Not once, not yearly, but your entire life. Your children inherited the same warning. Generation after generation watched the sun disappear. One moment told families whether to move, hide, or prepare. Evolution never asked if sunsets were beautiful. It only asked whether that moment mattered. Your brain learned to respect the fading sun. But here's the strange part. If sunset once meant danger, why feel peace now? Why do we pause instead of panic? Maybe survival alone cannot explain the spell. Our ancestors valued tools, rivers, fire, and sharp stones. Yet we do not worship every useful thing. Something else happens when the sky begins changing. Your brain is not just seeing the world. It is constantly predicting what happens next. It ignores what stays boring and familiar. Walls close, footsteps, humming machines fade in a background. A predictable world saves precious mental energy. If everything mattered equally, thought would become impossible. So attention follows one ancient rule. Ignore what stays the same. Notice what begins to change. For most of the day, the sky does nothing. Hour after hour, blue emptiness hangs above you. Then evening arrives, and the sky transforms. Blue softens into orange across the horizon. Orange deepens into red and gold. Red melts slowly into purple shadow. The entire landscape changes without making a sound. Your brain cannot ignore that transformation. Not because sunsets are famous or romantic, but because your nervous system detects change first. Attention arrives before admiration. Beauty arrives only after attention opens the door. Still, changing light cannot explain everything. Fireworks are brighter than any sunset. Concert lasers move faster than evening clouds. Yet none feel exactly like this. Because a sunset is not only changing, it is disappearing while you watch. Every second makes the moment impossible to repeat. Those clouds will never return to that shape. You are watching something vanish forever. Humans value what they know cannot last. A concert feels special because it ends. Childhood becomes precious because it disappears. Scarcity changes how the brain assigns meaning. And few natural things feel scarcer than sunset. Miss it by 10 minutes, and it is gone. That vanishing turns color into emotion. But beauty still needs your attention first. Spectacular sunsets happen outside unnoticed windows every day. Someone keeps scrolling while the sky burns red. Only the person's attention points somewhere else. Your brain chooses what reality you actually experience. And sunset wins when change becomes impossible to ignore. Air cools, shadows lengthen, birds vanish into trees. Dozens of signals change at the same time. Your brain sees an environment transforming, not one picture. For ancient humans, this transformation demanded action. A sudden silence could mean a predator nearby. A darker sky could mean time was running out. Evolution rewarded whoever noticed these changes first. But modern sunset creates a rare emotional contradiction. Ancient instincts wake up inside a safe world. Your body becomes alert without needing fear. That alertness slowly turns into curiosity, and curiosity quietly becomes wonder. That is why sunsets feel calm, not explosive. They are thrilling without demanding anything from you. Yet the deepest part lives inside memory. Think about the sunset you remember most. You remember where you were standing. You remember who stood beside you. Maybe it was during a vacation that ended. Maybe after a victory you had chased for years. Maybe before leaving someone you loved. The sky became attached to that feeling. Your brain stores moments as emotional packages. Color, temperature, voices, faces, and silence merge together. Years later, another sunset can unlock everything. One person smiles beneath the glowing sky. Another person quietly wipes away tears. They're seeing the same sunset, but they are remembering different lives. The sunset is not creating the emotion. It is opening something already waiting inside. Every evening connects with thousands before it. Your own life echoes inside the fading light. And beyond your life, the chain continues. Hunters watched this same sun disappear. Farmers watched it from silent fields. Sailors watched it above endless water. Long before cities, people still stopped to stare. Not because they understood the sunset, but because they felt its ancient signal. Find your family. Build the fire. Prepare for the night. Today, the danger is mostly gone, but the feeling still remains inside you. Your ancestors needed sunsets to survive. You need them to stop, breathe, and remember. The most beautiful moments disappear before we understand them.